Hi. Welcome to another Genshin stream. How are you doing today? Hope you had a wonderful day so far and are now ready to play some more Genshin with me. It is another week, which means there's, time for more Genshin. Today, expedition apparently. What do we have to do? Well, we gotta spend some resin. We have a new event, and I do believe there should be a new season. Oh, that's tomorrow. Yeah, okay. So, whoops. That's what we have to do today. So, let's get to it, shall we? We'll do this first and check out the event later. I had a feeling. I was like, nah, it's not gonna be on a Thursday. Right now, it's on a Thursday. Alright. We'll see. I'm unsure as to how much room there's still in my inventory. It's not gonna be enough. That much for certain. Yeah, we'll see if there's a way to equip our characters a bit better. Rather soon. Well, I say characters. Specifically, of course, characters who used the set in the first place. Of which there's Jinshu and there's also Diana. Those are the two I know off the top of my head. So, primarily I'm looking to improve those two. Yeah. Genshin Toy Milk, what's up? How's it going? I'm spending my resin right now because, yeah, I need to do that. Stuff to do, there's event stuff to do, but yeah, I noticed that the theater resets tomorrow, which is not an issue, but yeah. This is gonna hit more miscounted today. I didn't even count. It should be over by now, right? I was just guesstimating. Let's see. Where is... There is... You are... No, not yet. I'll probably discard them anyways, though. I'm not gonna use the set. And offset flowers. I should just discard them. This one's funny. This one's gone. Now we go. I have to do this again in a bit. But yeah, today it's this event and then figure out how the heck are we gonna prep our characters. Because the theater is gonna be interesting. Freaking freeze teams. I don't do freeze teams. Come on, game. And I also have to figure out a proper way to, like, what artifacts have to just go, period. Yeah, but she's gonna be in, like, what? 2? teams, and I have no idea how to play her in the first place. So, is that? There's that. Which makes your bad characters actually deal more damage. Actually deal damage. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, I only really have Ganyu as a cryo DPS of sorts. So there's that. The rest of my damage will have to come through Hydro, basically. Alright. Pretty good though. It's great. I don't think yeah, that's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. So yeah. Well, yeah, let's see. Would be a good crowd combo. Yeah, I've learned about this too late now. So, yeah. Let's have a look, shall we? See what kind of stuff we can do here. So we are looking for Hydro over here. I wanna specifically check if we have a good goblet on this set. The answer is no. None at all. Okay. This one, crit rate, and we do have energy recharge. Nope. We need rate, if anything. Okay, that is a nope. Do we have anything here that has a chance of eventually... This maybe. You surprised I have to? I'm not surprised. Okay. Okay, that's good. What kind of stuff? I mean, I've locked a bunch of stuff that shouldn't be locked really anymore. This, for example. "12 characters? Yeah. Basically. Probably that one. Should just max these out in order to just figure out if I actually want to keep them or not. This one I think can go. Although this is 12. And has rate though. Yeah, that's a rate proc. You attack. And nothing yet in anything we want, so this one can go. Okay. Let's check some higher stuff. Here we have 1 proc in raid, bunch of stuff in recharge, but not all that much, and a ton of stuff in just flat defense. Goodbye. And that looks like it is going to be 20. Okay, so is this actually any better? This is sad. I mean, it is, but it is sad. Great. They're basically identical. That's about right. That is about right. Okay, so right now, this one's not bad at all. I don't think we will be replacing this thing. I think it really comes down to having a meh goblet. Oh wait, this is not your goblet. But yeah, coming down to having a meh goblet and a meh circlet. Let's see, do we maybe have... What am I doing? You have to fix up your Shao and Barbara. Yeah, Barbara. It's yeah. So I'm not that hyped for crit damage. It's mostly for raid, so I can maybe run Favonius instead of Sacrificial. Yeah, this is just worse. Nope. This is it. Okay. Oh well. So yeah, we did nothing there. Let's check Diona, shall we? Oh, is she? She's not all the way back here. No. Am I blind? I'm probably just blind, aren't I? There we go. Okay, so what do you have? You actually run healing bonus here. What's your weapon, by the way? Sacrificial. I run you with Sacrificial? Interesting. But yeah, that makes sense with that low crit rate. So I don't think I actually want healing bonus on you. I don't think so. That is 11 recharge. That's damage. Here we have rate. Okay, so crit rate, we have recharge. Now this one has negligible HP, so that's fine. So this one could be nice. This one, instead of recharge, has HP on it, but we do need to be careful. I know she does not have enough well, in a cryo team she probably does. But in a mixed team she does not have enough energy recharge. Alright. This one has a lot of HP. Well, a lot. Has HP and a lot of recharge. Let's see if we have anything comparable. So we're looking for anything higher than 8.7 HP and a bunch of recharge. That does not look particularly promising. Okay, so this one in theory has more of the stats we want. Yeah. Okay. So we have, this one looks actually pretty good on HP. We're looking for, yeah, that's not gonna. If you can drop some HP for, I don't know, crit rate, for example, that'd be nice. High. Okay, this drops all the crit rate though, so I don't think that's a good one. Yeah, no. Okay, energy recharge, some crit rate. Let's see. Compare. We have. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so this one's already better. Oops. That's probably it though. Yeah, okay. Then we have. What do we have on you? Obviously HP. Good amount of crit rate and a mediocre, well, the pretty meh amount of recharge. Let's see. HP. Nope. Nope. That's what you already have. That is a pretty good amount of recharge, but that might be a bit too much. That might be a bit too much. To be fair, if we do that, we'll get like what? Yeah, that's. We could drop this for something else entirely. Ooh, okay. Let's see. So this one was 9.3% HP. And yeah, so this one. Yeah. Don't forget there's Nahida and Charlie as special guests. Yeah, those won't help me, but yes, I'm well aware. I am well aware. That basically means I can run a Nilo team. Right, that's what it comes down to. Which is nice. Okay, where was the stupid amount of... This one, yeah, there we go. Okay. Quite a commitment. I have no other... Like, if I don't run a Nilo team, I have no use for one of my Hydro characters that is geared. So, yeah. Okay, so we actually massively increased our crit rate. Still not enough to run Favonius, but I guess sacrificial is what it is. What it is. Also, I am going to level you up to 90. Alright. So, that's done. Okay. What else? What else? Also, let's actually see what kind of what characters I have, right? In Shaw, I have Shao. There's Venti. We're gonna use Shai. There's Kazuha. There's Nahida. We have our two powerhouses. We have Nilo. We have Ayato. We have Yelan. And we don't have a single cryo yet. Maybe I'll just run Mono Hydro instead. Maybe I'll do that, because it seems like I can do that easy. What are you talking about? I need one more character and then I have 12 already. And I can just use the crows. There we go, that's 12.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not a hydro. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, fuck. Okay. So we had 9 still. Fair enough. 9, 10. Yeah, okay. I will use the Diona. Then that's 11. I can use Kokomi. I don't know if I want to use Kokomi though. Although I might. As a filler. If I have to as a filler, but let's see. I can put Ganyu in there, I guess. That's not really that bad. Even though my Ganyu is terrible. But there'll be 12. But yeah, okay, for Mono Hydro, it's gonna be a bit rough. I'd miss one character, essentially, right? If I switch out... Well, no, I could go Mono Hydro with Barbara and Kokomi, but that'll be not great. So, yeah. Yeah, not great. It's gonna be mostly Hydro, though. Let's put it this way, it's gonna be mostly Hydro. We have 2 cryo characters here, essentially. And I can, of course, replace one of those characters with a guest character, I guess. Unsure which one. Maybe Sucrose? Yeah, probably Sucrose. Yeah, I have no idea how to play any of those characters though. So it doesn't really help that much. Wanderer is pretty straightforward. I would say that, but like Child is like a big question mark, and Shenny is also a big question mark. But yeah, that's what it comes down to. And I guess that's fine. I need Cryocaros to buff, yeah. The thing is just that, again, my Ganyu is really missing crit rate, although she is running Blizzard Slayer, so she does get 40% crit rate from that, essentially, in a freeze team, which gets her to, well, 60%, right? That's still not great, but so yeah. I'll probably not. We'll see. We'll see. The next theater is gonna be one heck of a train wreck for me anyway, so yeah. Yours is closer to 100, 200 crits. That's not much different from the last one. The last one I felt a lot better about though. The only thing this one has is there's Hydro, so I'm pretty confident that I can get through 2 fights with Nubilet. The remaining ones, I mean, Yelan does a fuck ton of damage in combination with like a good driver-ish. We'll see. That's actually a good point. Who am I gonna use for auto attacking in the first place? Yeah, but this one is even is, like, if the last one was a train wreck, this one is 2 trains that just it's going to be 2 trains that run into each other at full speed, basically. I have no idea what kind of team would be worse. Not even like Burn or Burgeon, like not even Burn is would put me in this kind of position. Pure Freeze is just like So yeah, we'll see. If they remove Hydro, I'm kind of doomed. Well, if they remove... Okay. You know what? I know what's worse. Melt. A Melt team would mean I would not even attempt the thing. Period. I would cut my losses immediately. Yeah, basically that. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, this is... We'll see. So there are 3 elements. Yeah, but if they do Cryo, Pyro, Anemo again, then that's it. If they of course add Geo, then I do have a good chance of getting past a couple of things. Well, 2 to be specific, because Nadia. But if they would do something like that, I'd assume they would do Pyro, Cryo and Dendro. Like that I can see them doing. So cold. I definitely shouldn't have just gone out into the wind willy-nilly. If they have to do Geo, you have 4 in the pocket. For the 2, you just use your Chiri. Oh, you're right. Do I have 4 in the pocket though? What are you talking about? Like, obviously there's Nadia. But what's the 2 others? Yeah, 2 with Navia. Oh wait, you're right. Yes, yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, so that's what you mean. I thought you were, no, I thought you were like, I already have 4 in the pocket, and then I can still add your Chiri. That's like, wait, where's my other 2 coming from? that just didn't add up. Huh? Sarah, Paimon, it's your Chu, right? What are you doing here? Mm-hmm. You sure about that? Let me write back and check. Whoa, no need. I admit I sneaked out on my own. Happy? Better. Didn't have a choice. How could I possibly paint beautiful pictures if I just sat in Inazuma all the time? I mean, Inazuma has a lot of beautiful scenery. So, and you even brought all your painting tools with you. Girl, you have to go underwater to get some beautiful sights here. Alright, but don't go running off. You got your team ready? Let's see how much of a problem it will be for you. It won't be. You have... your characters are way better equipped than mine. Constructing a classic story must necessarily also involve a legendary place. For example, a cathedral where the hero has stored their trusty blade, a cave where pirates have stashed their stash, or a castle from which the demon lord might be awakened. And a giant tree is a classic, even amongst classics, timeless landmark. No. But you don't have characters without even a normal artifact set? Okay. I was about to say, how is this in Fontaine? But yeah, no, okay. With the power of Anemo, character is from Mondstadt. Fair enough. You're Wanderer, you just run 2 attack to Anemo. Okay, but at least you run 2 Anemo. It does kind of work, doesn't it? You must equip Asagi's dedicated Fontaine camera and interact with the photo taking spot. Yep. The process is split into an adjustment phase where you determine the photo setting and photo taking phase in which you can move and use your skills. During the adjustment phase, you need to first select your camera settings and then proceed to adjust the position of the camera angle. Alright. During the photo taking phase, the angle of the finalized image will be decided by the setting you adjusted previously. The direction of the shoot will be... Yeah, okay. Your Barbara gets 0 artifacts at bonus. Oh no. With a lot of HP. Feels bad, man. Do I not have... Okay. Oh, whoops. These points do need to be there. Nice. Okay, that's so you take 3 photos. That's kind of funny. All right. Claim rewards. Next up, I'm sure you know the scene in most novels in which the protagonist, never having seen the world before, suddenly steps into a prosperous city and starts gawking in shock. That's Leo, isn't it? At the strange new architecture that surrounds them. I'm not exactly from the boonies, but I was deeply moved by the size of the giant waterfalls and Romatin Harbor itself, not less. The third volume that this commissioner has written covers the life of the protagonist leads after arriving in the big city. When they first saw the place, they made a gesture to pump up themselves up. I hazard a guess that Romatin Harbor atop the waterfall would make the perfect... Okay, never mind. That is definitely here and not yet in the big city. I didn't even check the... What am I doing? We need to use an elemental skill. Wields the power of Hydro. Or this one. Yeah, okay. I have just the thing. This might look hilarious. Ah, nice. What a good shot. Granted, I thought it was gonna look a bit more, yeah, funny. Not even using Nilo? Oh yeah, that would have worked actually. Good point. Good point. Light novel readers have a special nickname for the place where the protagonist is briefly active before they go out and do their great deeds. The happy old home. In some works, such as a play, in some works, such a place plays host to neither powerful friends nor foes, which allows the protagonist to display their stunning rate of growth. But many readers also find that this makes sad stories rather old-fashioned and formulaic, and robs the initial compassion one meets of significance. What do I think, you ask? Well, I'm of the latter camp. Those protagonists meet at the start should also constantly improve. That's the reality of how it is in Teyvat, and it just wouldn't be fun otherwise. Speaking of which, what sort of place would you find closest to the concept of said old home? I have no idea. Really? Photograph Mondstadt City. Character is walking or running. Was wield pyro or claymore. Okay. I mean, they're making it rather easy to actually fulfill the requirements there. Like, come on. But then again, if it was has to wield pyro and a claymore, I don't think there's anyone else than. Oh no, there's two. There's Dea and there's Diluc, isn't there? Yeah. That was terrible. I should have. I didn't. Right, I didn't hit walk. Let's try that again. That was not good. Your character stopping while the photos are taken is not like that. That feels like a miss. When the story enters a phase in which a puzzle must be investigated, shifting the stage to a mysterious yet beautiful place, it is a good time to tug on readers' heartstrings. This author's work has entered a critical stage in said puzzle-solving process, and as such, she'd like me to draw a cover for a new volume that combines a fantastical atmosphere with captivating beauty. I've heard that Aranis Forest is the sort of place that fits the bill. Right, using a normal attack. Cryo. Character is from Fontaine. Okay. Let's make sure, although we're not being attacked here, that's fine. We have a character that fits the description there. Not the Fontaine one, but yeah. All right. They are not doing work. Posing. Well, this time I ran into an author who enjoys writing great scenes of war. And they are good. After reading his novel and his cover art request, I find my blood boiling too. In the latest volume, the author depicts an army facing down foes many times their number. An impregnable wall of steel, standing firm and defensive, and defending disadvantageous terrain against terrible foes. The cover needs to leave a kind of panicked terror at first glance, before inspiring an indomitable will to fight. I've never received such a request before, but my guess is that an ancient, famous battlefield would be the best reference. Any ideas? Yeah, characters in an idle animation. Character with the power of Geo, and must be a polearm. I have just the thing. Like, in idle animation, like Geo, okay, let's just use Navia, right? But we can satisfy all of them. Give me... So, let's wait. Okay, it doesn't really give off the feeling that was described here, but I guess it works. Question mark? Have you heard? In places where many lives have been lost, their fear and sorrow seep into the very soil, and the trees and flowers may sprout and grow thereafter. The air will still carry the faint scent of sadness. That's what the historian who commissioned it said. Either way, this author is penning a novel rooted in historical facts that has been suitably dramatized in some places for effect, and so we need to cover that right, yet carries that note of tragedy. He recommended that I take use scenery from Elena's as reference, though I must confess that I don't really understand why. Using a charge attack, the power of Electro, or a sword. Is this down here? Or is this actually on top? It's up here, okay. Oh, there's even a... I didn't see that. Alright, okay, right. So, Electro, sword, you know, that's... Do I still have a team? Oh, you know what? There. The first one, obviously, when the attack went off, was, yeah, the best. Okay. Oh, wait. Right, it does give you a little trophy there. God damn it. Okay, in that case, I have to try to satisfy them all. Although I don't think I can actually do that for all of them, because I do not have a cryo from Fontaine. This one we can do, duh. Let's do that. I don't know. Do I? Oh, I do. Never mind. I do. I apologize for the for being stupid. Of course, I don't switch characters. Character teams. Yeah. Okay, this one was from yeah, so charge attack, Anemo and Moonshot. Okay. Easy. Do I not? Oh, do I no longer have? Fuck it. Okay. So this one was Arceus, Numa. Yeah. Actually, wait a second. This is just Hydro and oh. Okay, no, that's actually easy. Easy peasy. We just need Furina. That's it. And then charge attack with you to switch, right? Because you are not that right now. Okay, that's actually pretty nice. Alright. So, back to this team. Also, Feminines all the way down here. Where are you? Over here. Huh? Yeah, I don't agree. I do not agree. Okay, where did we not get the... Okay, there we go. We have all of them. Sweet. Surprised I don't have shot either. I mean... There's a certain point on from which I do have Charlotte. Oh my, I'm so stupid. I didn't even think of her. I don't know why. She is, to me, so forgettable. Permanent I can remember because, I don't know why. I somehow, in my head, always imagined him wielding a piece of pipe for some reason. But Charlotte is like gone from my mind. She was on a Nuvi banner? She was, yes, correct. The one that I thought of when it was Mika, but Mika is not, but yeah. I'm actually only missing 3 4-stars again. That's not bad. Okay. But yeah, Charlotte was on a Nuvi banner. That is accurate. That is accurate. Okay, so what do we do now? Because I do want to clean up my inventory somehow. You need a good chef banner. Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. Why am I even here? That doesn't make any sense. I don't really wanna do this anymore. We have quote unquote optimized our stuff with what we have, which is terrible, but it is what it is. What I should be doing instead is work on just some characters in general, right? Speaking of cryo. Speaking of cryo. Farm shower artifacts. I mean, there's no way I will get better shit for him. There's absolutely no way. Two sets. A Nemo and I use this one. It's for the stats, period. Yeah, it's just for the stats. I have some, at least at the time. Yours even worse than yours. Hey, this is the best I can afford, okay? This is the best I can afford. So come on. Granted, I don't really need this set. So this is worse. And that's it, yeah. How's my blood? It's more of what do I actually have. As you can see, I have one Glad Anemo goblet, and that's it. Give him Shiminawa. I do not have a Shiminawa goblet. And if you're, before you say, wait a moment, you have another weird piece somewhere. This one. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah. Oh, you mean this one? Never mind. Are you sure? This is. I mean, I guess for this one. Yeah. Okay. What do you have right now? I do not have a ton of Shinawa pieces. You are mistaken. You are mistaken. Terribly mistaken. This one would have to roll into energy recharge. Or I use this and hope that we get crit rate on it. That's basically it. I don't have any other decent options for Shiminawa. No. I'm not doing artifact switching. Characters are married to their piece. I will not, like, I'm gonna forget, and it's gonna be atrocious. So forget about that. That is just not happening. Also, Yoimiya's piece doesn't fit because Yoimiya's is crit rate, but I need a crit damage one. So in this case, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. Well, weapons are different. Weapons are easily identified and switched back and forth, and it's also pretty easy to see if you're using a wrong weapon. Artifacts is a whole different story. So yeah, nah. It's pretty fast when your damage is crap. Yeah, okay. That yeah, but fixing it is always a pain in the ass. So yeah. What about this? This is less rate, but a lot. I mean, a lot more damage. If we go a bit easier on the rates and more onto damage, I might be able to switch over to a crit rate circlet. In which case, I can do something like this right here. And that would not be bad. Granted, this has energy recharge on it. And none of these pieces actually do. Though I can use this one, I guess. It doesn't have the attack on it, but... yeah. So I can go for this one. Man, we need equipment slots for characters. We can just save a layout, a loadout, and then switch to another one. That'd be great. I do not see me replacing this one at all. Because there's very little chance that I actually have something better and still, as balanced as that one still. Yeah. This is nice, but I can't run 0 energy recharge. He's already hurting for energy in the first, yeah. So I can't replace that. And this one's not gonna go either. This one's one of my best artifacts, period. How are my VV headpieces? That is a good question. This one is actually pretty good. Like, yeah. Yeah, you know I wasn't being serious, right? This one's yeah. Easy switch. Correct. You say that. I will need and then you can either feather or flower to... No, I can't. No, I can't. So again, well, okay, this one I might. This one I might. This one I doubt. If I switch my headpiece out for something without energy recharge or with less, I will need to make up at least 5% somewhere else. And this somewhere else will probably have to come from over here, from the goblet. But I don't have any glad goblet, so I can't do that either. So no, I actually can't do that. I actually can't do that. Replace glad with Shiminawa. True. So this one. Yeah, this one right here. And then I would have to replace this piece with a Shiminawa one. This one's really good. Yeah, there's a problem here. Although, wait, there's not, because you make up the crit rate on the other side. Ooh, okay. Yeah. 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 Hold on. So this one's good. Let's real quick make sure we capture these stats for comparison. And of course, it doesn't pull up. There we go. You are right. Yes. Yeah. I have to do that because it's like we will lose a lot of attack from this. And that was stupid. There we go. All right. Yeah, you say that, but the other pieces have a lot of attack as well. So we switch this over to Vivi. We switch this over to you, and we switch this over to you. Okay, let's see. So we lost 60 attack. We got 13% more crit rate and 7%, exactly 7% more crit damage. Yeah, that's negligible. Energy recharge is up as well, that's nice. A bit less crit damage? No, crit damage went up. We went from 171.3 to 178.3. So this is increase as well. The only thing that went down right now was a little bit of negligible attack. Yeah, this is better. This is just straight up better. Yeah, that's why you have screenshots, right? The crit rate especially is, although I will say the energy recharge is actually going to be pretty good as well, because there have been situations multiple times where I was just shy, like 1 or 2 energy, it felt like, from his burst. So having that little bit of extra energy recharge is really gonna help. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. What I can say is that at least previously, my Shao rank was top 46. And I don't think I am using... Yeah, he's not here right now, so let's just remove you. Put you back in, and then just wait like a couple of minutes until this resets. But yeah, that should be better. Well, it is gonna be better. The question is by how much. But I imagine, again, I'm good with already having that upgrade on the energy recharge. That is going to be really nice, like really nice. So, yeah. Bit low on CD. I mean, it's always something, right? It's always something. Crit damage. Average is... Yeah. That's true. If you would hit everything... You don't say. You don't say. That's the definition of that, right? Yeah, there's nothing I can do here, really. It's fine. Yeah, no. I should eventually look into working on this. But, yeah. Next time we get Electro in the theater, I'll do that. Yeah. Isn't she just in the M slave at this point? What elemental mastery are you talking about? What elemental mastery are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know. For Hyperbloom, yeah, I can see that. The thing is, I'm not really... Like, for my Hyperbloom needs, I usually run Cookie, because Cookie and Cookie and Cookie. Cookie. Yeah. That's fine. I mean, I am tempted to just... I mean, nah, I say I'm tempted. I do need to invest more into my lower level characters. Who are we gonna go for? No, not you. Also not you. My 5 stars. No, not Clay. No, no, not Clay. No. But she deserves better. You say that, but I do not like her. Like from a playstyle perspective, I would pick Yanfei over Clay every single time. Every single time. The issue with Clay is that her indicators of when you need to do your charge attack are like completely non-visible. Like that's a hard one. So what? That's a big problem for me. That is a very big problem for me. I also don't have Wanderer. This is... Also, Clay can't fly, even though she is a witch. She's missing a broom. I know. I know. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I was thinking Tinari as well, honestly. I was thinking Tinari as well. He's a charge attack archer, but his Dendro is really good. Yeah. Like his Dendro application on his own is really valuable, right? So there's that. I do need to go ahead and bob Terra Shroom, and that's fine. Also, where is... not here. Here. There you go. I have no idea. But I'm also gonna be honest with you. I have no issues with doing this with Uni separately, because like and then not use use resin and use my resin on a higher word level. This was insanely fast now, right? So I can just do this. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, did it go up? Went from top 46% to top 9%. He's now also the character with the highest crit value that I have. With a crit value of 225. Yoimiya only has 211.5. Oh, you say that. I have shuffled stuff around before. It's not that I don't do that. I just haven't really thought about actually doing that for show in a long time. That's pretty much it. All right. So then, let's see. Ascent. Ascent. Isn't Fischl a lot better? Technically yes, but Fischl makes this a lot less laid back to play with. Because with Yai I can just run through the world and Yai kill stuff everywhere. While with Fischl I actually like Fischl is more focused, right? For the boss, you are right. Fischl would be way better here. Then again, I need to check out my Fischl stuff, and it would be better if her stats were better, to say the least. So no, my Yaya is actually gonna be better here. Yeah, exactly. But my Fischl's equipment isn't all that great, so it's that. And before you say, don't you want to shuffle things around? I did that already with her. That's already done. I'd need to farm more artifacts for her. Because my Yai is actually pretty decently equipped, so yeah. Yeah, exactly. She's also not in the theater, so there's that. Oh right, I actually got her this one already. Oh Yai. Yai is actually running 2 different sets. It's a mess once again. Nah, not really. Get a GT. I don't know about that. Like, I know you're technically right. I know you are, because most of her damage comes from a skill. No, I know. But I have so many GT users And it's a pain in the ass to get more good GT pieces. So, yeah, it's the best kind of correct. Yeah, exactly. So I'm kind of tired of running that domain. And now I have a lot of artifacts for from that still. But there's a lot of just not great things here. I mean, yeah, me too. But like I have higher priorities because my Yai is still pretty good. Like believe it or not, my fucking Yai is top 9%. So I don't feel like I have to like make new stuff. I'm trying to get the characters that I am not using that often higher now, especially with the theater being a thing now. So yeah. No, I'm giving you a reason as to why I am not like switching this out. That's why. I don't have a reason to farm the GT domain right now, so that I can give Yai a better set, right? That feels like a waste. Granted, I definitely get some pieces for official in the meantime as well. He says, and loses sight official because he's blind. And for Nuvi, my issue with Nuvi is I have farmed so much for Nuvi just to get a set that's okay for the amount of time that I invested in him. It's not great, but it works. But yeah. It's not terrible either, but man. But yeah, I need to get more artifacts for other characters, and I need to level more characters. You've been farming the father domain for so long, and you're only. I mean, hey, you are above 15. That means you can basically stop now, right? It's gonna take you a year to get any further. Back we go. What the hell are you gonna farm? That's a good point. That's a good point. Didn't you say you have a ton of other characters that just run random artifacts? Why? Alright. Port away. Exchange is far enough. I don't know. Let's count to 10 and then go back in. But he will always be running random artifacts because you just give the mediocre rolls from the sets you farm. I see. I see. Yeah, I try to get them stuff that actually makes sense for the teams I use them in. Which is why my Sintra is a Noblesse user. And not... I forgot the name of the energy recharge one. That one. You're still not leaderboard for... Really? That's so weird. Why? It's been forever. Maybe you're not running her in a meta team? Sorry, in a meta spec or something? Too many different builds? I don't know. Has that ever stopped the leaderboards? Dun, dun, dun. All hail the shields. Alright, we have 7. Was it 6 we need? We probably needed 6 here. It's been so long, I even forgot. Where are you? There you are. We need 8, right, of course. Always one shot. That's how that works. Oh. Yeah. Right. Fuck. Where are they? I think there was some over here. I've got to consult the map for this one. Because, oh boy. I have not kept up farming them. So, let's see. There is a bunch down here. Okay. Oh, that is a good question. I think the ones that you saw in Smeru are what I believed to be follow-up quests eventually. But it was actually nothing. So there's that. Those I can definitely remove. And there's a bunch of stuff that I forgot what I set them for. Yep. Yep. Lotus farming. Lotus farming. I'm definitely not going to go over all the spots, but I'm gonna go over the hot spots. Careful, we're not in Fontaine. Ooh. Ooh. We were out for that. It started near the village, and you just went through. Use fear to walk on water, but I have used the skill for that. It's like, That's pretty, It's nice when you want to walk to Inazuma by foot, but yeah. We are here. That is almost correct. There you go. Okay, so. Alright, so that's that here. Then I mean, there's a bunch up there, but I'm not gonna grab them too far spread out. There is more over here. I'm glad I've kept up with my spore, with gathering spores though. So I don't have to worry about, hunting down mushrooms and fight them without elemental reactions. Because, oh my god, that was such a stupid idea. Just this movie? Fair point. Fair point. You buy them from the bargains? You know I just don't, right? That's why I have 24,000 points. Oh yeah, shop reset tomorrow. Right. Good point. Get up. Screw you and your drops. We gotta remind Uni to get official, by the way. We gotta do that. Yo, is it over 30k? Yeah. Doesn't she already have official? No. Does she? I'm pretty sure she doesn't. Was she on a recent banner? Like on the last two banners? Because if not, then definitely not. Yeah, no, she doesn't have official. All right. Really? You really wanna? Okay. Whatever. Okay. So, are there more convenience spots? I don't see convenience spots. Just mass spots. Guess I have to actually keep that up for a little while. Bum, bum, bum. We have... Yeah, okay, so we can... Well, that's actually 2 up, right? The next one was it 45? I forget. Yeah, it is. So that kind of works. It takes time. Nah, don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not in any rush here. I'll grab enough for the next one, aka we are killing this guy again, and that's gonna be that. Yep. Yeah, but I'd also have to actually get them then. Alright. Like, I'm not gonna grind this boss all the time now and use my fragiles on them. That feels like a waste. I'm pretty sure I also still have to figure out what kind of artifacts I'm gonna run on him, or rather, if I have to farm stuff. What am I doing? Here, set filter. Troop? Yeah, okay, no, but I have to get some experience. Yeah. Troop, huh? Really? Troop with crit or... That's interesting. Well, if you go Elemental Mastery, do you care that much about your crit? Although I guess it depends on the team, huh? Yeah, with spreads, then it crits. That makes sense. That makes sense, okay. It's Yunjin damage calc. Right. Oh boy, that's this one looks interesting. This one as well. Total skill damage plus spread damage times elemental damage bonus times crit bonus. That's okay. Gotcha. So if this rolls well, then this could be a thing. I'm just gonna put this on you so that I don't forget. Here we'll have to not set filter. Let's see if we have some decent dendro. I doubt it, but let's see. We actually do have some dendro, but yeah, forget about that. Let's kill the filter. What do we have here? Energy recharge, crit rate, not bad. Basically the same but better, but in terms of base stats. This one has elemental mastery on it, just straight up. No energy recharge though, and crit damage. Crit damage. Elemental mastery. Elemental mastery and crit rate. Okay. Ooh, this one though. If that rolls nice, holy moly. This one could also be really nice because of the energy recharge. And yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna drop this on you. But we'll see. Okay, next up, you. And I'm gonna remove this one. So here we definitely want elemental mastery. If I have some of that lying around. I probably don't. I do. With atrocious substats. Man, this might be a case of I might want to go attack percent here because, yeah. I actually do have some decent pieces for that. Well, this one, for example. I mean, this one could still, of course, get like crit rate or something, but the chances are minuscule. While this one has 3 pretty good stats on it that we can roll into. So, yeah. Okay, what do we have here? This one is an interesting piece. This one is an interesting piece, but no... Yeah, same. Okay, no, it's actually... This one's better. It's basically the same. This one could be really, really good. Hi there. Yeah, we equip this one. I just hope that... Ooh, this one could also be really, really good. Okay, this for now. We need the raid here at this point. This already... Right. Oh, this started out as a 3 thingy, and this one started as a 4. Yeah, okay. That's what's going on there. This one could be good. Let's see. I am, of course, being greedy, just pre-selecting stuff. We do have a lot to choose from here, so there's that. Same with this one. This one could be really good. Or this one. Yeah, okay, so Wondrous Troops, Flowers and Feathers. We have a bunch of stuff that has a lot of potential. A lot of potential. But there's also a bunch of stuff that sucks, right? Although I have... Do I wanna... grind that down? I mean, this one has crit rate and elemental mastery on it. This one has Basically just crit damage. I think I want to grind this one down. This one has only element. Yeah, okay, no, that's not great. This one has only energy recharge, so that might be it. For that, yeah. I should grind down the funny attack percent main on the on the circlet. I'm never gonna use them. I should just do that because I do have a couple of them. There's only so many well, yeah, no, there's no characters actually that want that combination, I guess. As funny as it looks. Although the best ones are, of course, the healing percentage, and then what combination? Like this one, for example, or this right here. attack main, and then double crits up. It's like, nah, really? On the circlet, of course. Oh, those sands are really amazing, but yeah, anything except crit main is useless. Yeah. I should grind that stuff down. This one's gone. So is that one. All right. What do we have here? HP. Some HP, some recharge. Just HP, basically. Yeah, this one's like meh. Oh, but we are at 18. Never mind. I shouldn't throw in these high. But yeah, we'll get something like artifact wise. I'm sure we can get at least something going for itinerary. At least something. So there's that. Yeah, well, I've got a lot of flowers and feathers, right? I'm like, we're not going to hurt for flowers and feathers anytime soon. That much is for certain. That much is for certain. Quick swap. I should just pull you down here. Confirm. Do I wanna... You know what? Let's do some more. Let's pop one more fragile, and then we'll go with that. You know? I really need to just see how some of my artifacts that I've locked just develop, so that I can, well, confidently just throw them away if they turn out to be crap. Because I have way too many locked artifacts. I just do. Gotta clean that up. And going through the troop stuff is gonna help with that for sure. I'm so glad they reduced the cooldown to like 10 seconds. Instead of 3 minutes. Does it matter the cooldown? I mean, yeah. It does. You never have issues with waiting? That is correct, but I'm also streaming right now. I would hate to, wait even longer. I like to do things when I do that. Obviously, if I wasn't doing that, I'd just wait, of course. I'd do something else, come back, you know. Funny enough, I put Tinnery in the pot to get some friendship experience rather recently. So that's a nice coincidence. Do I still... Of course, we don't have any of... Wait, we do? Oh, I crafted these already. Right. Whoopsie. I thought I didn't. But I did. All your characters... Yeah, but you also run specific teams for friendship, right? I don't do that. Like, if you go to companion here, there's still a couple that are at 1. The lowest is Sethos at 8. Alright. Yeah, no. I mean, considering I don't really... Actually, we're at 9. Considering I don't really have, like, friendship teams, if you want to call them that, that's not that many that are not at least somewhere. So, that's that. On the bright side. But, yeah. Maybe at some point in the future, it's not gonna happen. I'm never gonna get all of my characters to friendship 10. Not that it matters, but yeah. Just throw 1-2 characters in my Yoimiya team and dailies with them. I mean, you're not wrong. That's basically what I did with my Vedescent Venera set farming team. Farming team, right? Ah, of course, I don't have these here. Okay. You don't do artifact farming? Yeah, I mean, Vivi was special, right? Because all you need is Venti and Nuvi, and then the thing is over, right? So what I did is I just put some other characters in the last 2 slots here, right? And that's it. And well, that did something. It helped. It's not amazing, but it helped. So yeah. With the overhaul of Noblesse, of the Noblesse domain, I can probably run this team in there as well. Like, no biggie. There should be no problem whatsoever. The Bond of Life domain will take too long. Which one is that? Don't forget, names and me, we are not friends. Can you not? The island Sour Fontaine that was added with Father. Oh, okay. I see. I have never done that. I don't think so. I have never done this domain. Truex, Geoshield, Hillgel, and then 3 of those automatons. Let's see. Maybe I have done this one once for the memes. I have done this one, yeah, I have done it when it came out, I think. What am I doing? I'd probably do this one with Navia though. Let's see with Navia. I'm pretty sure everything will just pop there. But yeah, I can see that being a pain in the ass with... Yeah. I imagine this team will just shred through them though, more or less. Because we can just break through the Geoshields here, right? Unfortunately, Navia did not start with full energy, so I messed everything up. So I was able to do something at least. Yeah. Like, that's not great and all, but... The others are also one-shots with Navia. We have energy now, so let's do it again. With a proper rotation, so... Still over 30 seconds, but hey, whatever. The end was kinda YOLO. I mean, again, with a Geo team, it's not that bad, but with anything but, I can see that being a pain in the ass. I can see that being a pain in the ass. The Golden Troop domain was a pain. I'd say it's equally meh. I'd say it's equally meh. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. But I'm also not aiming to... Oh, I know I can't do every domain in like sub 30 seconds, so there's that. There's only so many I can do that with. Okay, let's make that a bit louder. This looks pretty meh. I mean, I can keep these for the... Nah, I should have done that. Actually, this is fine. Let's do this. Oh, hey, nice. Okay. Let's see what the AI does here. Tons of shields. Ow. That is a lot of shields. Freaking crystallized. But we are going to get some good damage on here in a moment. Oh yeah, oh yeah. First things first. Let's do that. And then we just burst. Yeah, let's burst here. That sounds about right. We can just do... Yeah, we don't need these here. Use these two, play this one. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, if you don't switch now, it actually doesn't matter. No, that Noel is dead. Oh, is she? She is dead. Rip. Bum, bum, bum. So now we just have to kill a killing one, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I have enough damage for the shield to do that immediately. I do. Bye. I don't know. I've been running this team since they released the TCG, but there's nothing AI-wise that this deck can't beat. So yeah. I see no reason to change things up. Just spend more coins, because why not? I really should get some of these here. But yeah, I did buy the ones that I actually use. Let's just go for the characters. There you go. No more coins. I thought I still had 2 left over, but apparently not. So, Also, why was there an exclamation mark? No reason. Okay. So, me being a day early means there's no theater yet. We have upgraded some characters. Shao got the biggest upgrade though. He kind of jumped in power. My course for like leveling new characters is also set. So that's nice. And I think that means it is time to already say thanks for watching. I have no idea when I will do the theater yet, actually. Maybe just do it next Tuesday. I think that might be a good idea. Let's do that. Let's do theater on Tuesday. How long is this going to? Okay, so this is also gonna last till then, no problem. Do we have anything else coming up by then? Event-wise, let's see. Although they wouldn't have announced it just yet here. Yep, let's do that. So, more Genshin on Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm not gonna stream, and on Friday we will go back to more Daybreak, and yeah, we'll see if we actually get to the end this week. And I kind of hope so, and I kind of doubt it. So yeah. For now though, I wish you all a good day, good evening, or good night, depending where you are. Do stay awesome, and I will see you on Friday. Bye bye.